Saturday, July 3rd, 2021. Do.
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hughes. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hughes. That's Joe Hughes.
Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. Here comes the legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He's conquered our hearts, and he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hughes. I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. Yes, I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. I'm headed down to somewhere, God knows where I am.
What? Why is the song on? I don't think I queued it. It's out of order, not at all when it should play. It should be playing later after all the others. First I talk, then I gawk, and then I don't know, we're gonna reorder this, so let's stop it and move right on to the actual next song that I hope to play. Because this one don't belong, I'll hit stop playback now, and we'll move on real quick, headed down to somewhere remastered.
I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. Yes, I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. I'm headed down to somewhere, God knows where I am.
Who's the guy who conquers death? The mister with the whispers when Mumbo forgets. After introducing Pearl and Gem to say we're settling a continent. Shoulder to shoulder, surrounded by water, beyond which reset, risk your face if you wanna. We live close, we build close, we speak in proximity. Season 8's here today, still in its infancy. Mumbo is saying go, everyone's cheering, suddenly scattering, always unfearing. Though it passed by without Mumbo mentioning, there's a crew, you know who to keep you adventuring. Asuma securing villagers, Pearl on fine architecture, Joe grabbing supplies, ready to throw at the first fools who die. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. The very first to die, B-double-O, don't cry. Pops and quite chagrin, takes some apples and he flies. Zombie Cleo's next, needs an axe for the road. Geared up and cheered up, she's off with some lows. Gemini and Tay and Pierce slain by Devin. Whoopi dumps us back before Joe loads the first chest in. Then Pearl's killed by Cleo, who Joe had armed previously. Then Cleo's dead too per Iskall mischievously. Impulse SB got blown up by a creeper. Says he won't be back, but how can he be sure? Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again.
The resupply crew.
Asuma laddering a mine shaft.
The resupply crew.
Pearl egging a shell.
The resupply crew.
Joe lavaing a portal. Yo, you're immortal, here's a doorway to hell.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy?
Who's the guy who struck his first die encircled suddenly by three of his friends? Tango, Corrales, and B-double-O, all armed and armored to shake down Joe. Threats bacon triplicate fully surrounded. Joe took to the sky with cobble unbounded. Lava to dump on the brigands below, or on himself. Misdirection, let's go! Heading down to somewhere with coordinates is away, so Joe leaves her his saddle. He hopes as he does she won't use it for battle. Returning to world spawn and lighting his tunnel, he keeps striking lava and dies a whole bundle. And drowns hunting squids, though he tried his best. But no worries, back at world spawn there's a resupply chest. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. One chest becomes 4 labeled in stock. The shell thickens yet with smooth sandstone block. Bushes are placed, ravines are filled in. Also the hermits can keep adventuring. If dying is losing, then living is winning. Episode's done, but the show's just beginning. Pick up some tools, some potatoes and steak, and show 'em you're real, give 'em season 8.
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Spread out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. Welcome, everyone, to HermitCraft Season 8 Live. We've got a few objectives tonight. Before we go any further, though, I do want to say I don't think that there's likely to be a stream tomorrow night because the fireworks here in Nashville are going to be starting at 9:30, which is a half hour after I normally record. And so basically, it's a federal holiday. I want to take the day off and have fun anyway. I might not take the whole day off. In fact, I certainly won't. I'm going to be doing some editing on future episodes. I might do a bonus stream in the morning, depending on my schedule. But there definitely won't be a nighttime stream tomorrow because tomorrow night is the 4th of July fireworks, and that is going to interfere with audio quality possibly, depending on how loud they are. It's also, like, I would like to see them and not be in my apartment. So, yeah. So, I am gonna possibly see those... Dang it. I don't remember this one not being in the water. Is Jem adjusting this? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, if you're spamming questions, then you're not gonna get them answered. Okay, so... Yeah, so we're not going to do a nighttime stream tomorrow. Honestly, I'm not sure about doing a daytime stream tomorrow either, because I have a lot of footage. I was kind of waiting for Jevin to get his episode out with the End Bustin'. If you haven't seen it yet, Jevin just put out his End Bustin' episode with Cleo and I. He's only got a few snippets of the adventure, but I wanted to give him a chance to get his out since he just got out of the hospital, and I want to make sure that folks give his video the views. So I need to finish wrapping that up now, but I wasn't really sure when he was going to have that done, so I wasn't rushing it, because I knew if I had mine done, I would be like, maybe I should have uploaded it anyway. Yeah, that sort of thing. Hey, Danners, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Mini Train Raiders. Glad you could join us. Praxius made a heart with a $sign. Yeah, Jevin will probably need financial support. 3 days in a hospital is not cheap here in America. So, yeah. But definitely check out his latest episode if you want a sneak peek. My episode is going to have a lot more footage of the what do you call it, of the end busting. He's got kind of like he's got a few of the moments that were the best from his point of view, but the three of us were kind of all over the place. So yeah. Greyheart, you are welcome to not be a fan of the 4th of July. That is a 100% acceptable thing. From my standpoint, though, I have been doing a bad job of getting enough rest this week. So a federal holiday is a good excuse for me to take some time off and spend it with my friends, and loud fireworks that might mess with the audio. I'm not going to be able to record anyway, because, like, you know, Nashville's not that big, even though they're shooting them off down by the river. Like, the sound carries. So, yeah. Y'all can see in Jevin's latest video, he talks about his medical stuff. I don't want to speak out of turn because sometimes I hear things behind the scenes and I conflate what was said in public with what was said behind the scenes, and I never want to speak out of turn about another hermit's experiences like that. But yeah, I actually did take some time off today. One of my friend's uncles had a outdoor barbecue at the lake, and so I got to spend a few hours over there today. That was nice. We didn't like go out on any boats or anything, but he had 2 wakeboards, which are like those standing surfboard looking things that you paddle on, and I never actually got to use one of those before. So I gave that a try, and on all 3 of my attempts, I managed to step onto the board from the dock, paddle around for a little while, and paddle back without falling in. So I was really proud of myself for that. Some of the balance training that we did in a martial arts club I was in college paid off, as well as just there was this game we used to play when I was in high school on the bus back from cross-country meets, because Tennessee has a lot of really winding roads through like mountains and steep hills and stuff like that. And so we had this game we would play where we would stand in the middle of the aisle on the bus and kind of like drop your weight a little bit and try to like pretend you're surfing and try not to fall over when the bus is going down these like super windy roads pretty quick. So, yeah. So now I have learned how to paddle a wakeboard, but the thing is, because I never actually fell off or had to get onto it from the water since I stepped onto it from the dock every time, I'm actually still kind of like, but if I did fall off, would I be able to get back to standing? I don't know, maybe. We're almost there. But, yeah. Okay. Praxia says I needed to hear that, Joe. I'm not sure which part you needed to hear. The typos of support? Okay. But yeah, we all need some time off. So yeah, I won't be streaming tomorrow night at my normal time. But let's see. I need to get ender pearls to get back to the start. That's just how I'm going to take a bunch of damage. I'm going to burn through my food even faster. I don't have a ton of food here. This might be like my white whale for the season. Maybe I'm just gonna have continuous problems with this. What about HHH? Good question. So on Monday, I'm actually going to be starting my stream an hour early before HHH to do a special event from my Patreon server. Because there have been some concerns that we don't have active enough community planning or moderation on the server. And so I said, okay, well, build me a chair, and I'm going to come in here King Solomon style, and I will make rulings on any petitions that people bring to me. And as an admin on the server, if somebody's like, you know, I don't think it's cool that some people started the dragon fight at a time that wasn't convenient for everybody, I can just spawn 3 more dragons. I got dragon eggs, let's go! You know, that sort of thing. So we're going to do that for an hour before HHH tomorrow. Not tomorrow, on Monday. So, yeah, tune in an hour early for my petition hearing stream from my Patreon server. I'm not sure exactly what to expect. They haven't told me what the petitions are, but I'm hoping that it will be both helpful and hilarious. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. Jem mentioned something landing further on the drip leaf so you can run and make the 4-block jump. Yeah, that's probably what I gotta do. I don't know which one actually has the 4-block jump, though. Is that this one with the 4-block jump? Yeah, this is it. Okay. Flaming Green Vial says, Joe, you'll be an extremely entertaining ruler. I'm an extremely capricious one, so we're going to see how this goes. So that's going to start at 1 p.m. Central Time, United States time zone, on Monday the 5th. And then right after that, I'm going to head over to Hermits Helping Hermits, the one I keep failing. Yeah, okay. Bring it up to the Hermits to do a HermitCraft Bed Wars fight. Maybe. Yeah, HermitCraft, Hermits Helping Hermits usually starts at 2 p.m. Central Time. I'm not sure if it's standard or daylight time right now because I don't have a calendar in front of me. Hopeful, helpful, and hilarious. Okay. So let me adjust something with the way my windows are. Okay, one thing that I forgot to mention too is that tips are always welcome via YouTube Super Chat and paypal.me/Joe Hills. So let me go ahead and post that paypal.me/Joe Hills link. Here we go. So we're going to try, basically, I think this is going to be my new stream warm-up thing. I'm going to try and do this for about 10 minutes every stream. I think we got over here about 2 minutes ago, so at 9:20 my time. So in 8 minutes, we're going to give up if we haven't made it to the halfway point. If we make it to the halfway point, we'll reset the clock for a little bit. Okay, so yeah, apparently it is the 4-block jump that's getting me, but if I lose my momentum, see, the thing is if I stop, I don't have time to do the WW, and I don't want to cheat to get this with the cheaty control button. So yeah, we're gonna go. Am I doing the Elytra Challenge this season? Yeah, you know, I was actually planning on waiting a while before I started using an Elytra anyway. And apparently Iskall has made some sort of thing where we get points for not using the Elytra. And, I mean, the points are meaningless probably. I have to go... That's what we're going to go check out next on this stream. If we hit the 20-minute mark and we haven't succeeded at getting halfway, then we're going to go to Iskall's sign-up area for the, we're going to go to Iskall's sign-up area for the No Elytra Club. So, Scott says the prizes are amazing. Oh, there's prizes. Okay. I didn't know there were actual good prizes. I just know that Iskall is making a community event of something I was going to do privately anyway, and that makes me look less weird. And now the thing is, I'm not worried about looking more or less weird, but that frees up some of my weirdness to be applied in stranger ways. Like, now that I know all the hermits or many of the hermits are going to be doing this Elytra free thing, I can reallocate my eccentricity to something else. Oh, the cosmetic items look cool. Okay, cool. Whoops, womp womp. Can you back all the way up on the troublesome leaf before you jump? I don't know. Because I don't even get to it every time. So part of this is I'm just kind of... The way that I practice parkour is I just kind of zone out and kind of do it in the background while I talk until my brain is good. Hey, Perrock Mom, tipping 100. Thank you so much. Who says, you deserve to enjoy a holiday. Well, that is very kind of you. I really appreciate that. Boom. That is full abacus here. So let's go ahead and start churning through these face camera expansions. Please direct your attention down here to slot 8. Howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. And then for numero dos, oh, whoa. Oh, no, OBS is doing something weird. Hold on. Hold on. Bounding box type, scale to inner bounds. There we go. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be set up. Expand. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of like more springy. Joe, do. So there we go. That's number 2. Numero tres. Grow my face. Dee. Okay. Number 4. Grow some more. Ba. And then, at this point, y'all have seen how that money goes straight to my head with each additional face camera expansion. But now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the Joust. Bum, 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 bum. That's going to put us at 90% geopacity. And each additional facecam expansion will be accompanied by a corresponding drop in geopacity. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So thank you very much, Parkour Mom, for getting us started strong with that first tip of the evening. So let's see, we got 4 minutes to work on this. Okay. 4 minutes to continue practicing this. Honestly, if I practice this for 10, 20 minutes every stream, it would be fine. And, hey, Mr. The Venture, I'm glad you enjoy the show. Okay. So, I did have time to run back there. We proved that we have time to run back there. It wasn't explicitly stated you can't jump onto the stalagmites. Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to see if I can do this right. Whoops, missed my sprint there. How's the castle going? Cleo and I are in the planning stages, but we haven't started like marking out territory or anything. The castle is like our big long-term season plan. We're trying to get in some of the smaller outbuilding structures so that while we're building, and we need to put in the roads to connect to B-Dubs' road and stuff before we worry too much about like getting the castle in itself. Because like when we're building the castle, we want it to already be surrounded by the beginnings of the village, with the idea that like some episodes we're working on the castle, some episodes we're working on the village structures, and so in the backgrounds of the village structure episodes, you see the castle coming along, and in the backgrounds of the castle episodes, you see the village coming along. But right yet, we don't have enough of the village really in place to start working on the castle. Did I not beat this the other day? No, we didn't make it to the halfway mark. Do I like streaming better than making videos? Well, I make videos while I stream, so they're kind of one and the same. But this is a lot more social than editing, because when I'm editing, I kind of have to, like, I can't be on a call or anything. I have to be listening to the audio and whatnot. Penguins King says, the streams are so odd to me. Hermit's not being disembodied voices and having a face. Yeah, I do what I can. I actually always have a face. You just don't notice it. Whoops. Have I seen the gas station near you guys' place? Yeah, we checked that out on Thursday. Frozen says, I'm so excited for the castle. Well, I'm glad you're excited for the castle, but, like, I still need to build a starter house, okay? We're gonna have, like, little village buildings and starter houses and things like that before we really go wild on the castle. I was working on my castle Ravenloft the other night, in World Edit, but that's a creative mode project for my D&D game on the 9th. No, on the 10th. Oh, maybe somebody's asking about my D&D castle. Cleo and my castle we haven't started yet, but the Ravenloft castle for the July 10th D&D game is going to be cool. Where did I get my YouTube profile pic? A photographer took it of me in the park before I grew a beard. It's just me with shorter hair and no beard. Where did I get it? What do you think? I went to a stock photography site and was like, let me find a random, like, young person so I can look hip. Because Hypno would really notice that if I did that. I was trying to land further back so I could sprint. The grass station for refueling horses. Nice. Okay. Okay, I'm realizing that the way that I'm trying... Okay, this is a good fallback. Let me just adjust something. I've been playing with my layout a little bit. And so here we go. NJ, you can post links to Draw 4 if you want. Okay. Why does it still say setting up stream? Because we are going to play the setting up stream checklist while I run to Iskall's base. So where is the setting up stream checklist? If we finished everything on there, then I guess we can probably start the stream. Let's see.
PM, the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title and tweet for water tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll play 2 songs before lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe went poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. So I'll click crafting quick anvil time and champ pick, then I'll replace the books in a random chest with care. I'll tour my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swear, not any closer to recording.
Okay, are we back live? We had the internet drop out for us for a second. Again, is the internet working? Okay, hopefully the internet is working. Okay. People are saying it's back. Yeah, this is like the worst time to try and get this fixed, because the cable company won't be able to get somebody over here until Tuesday probably, and it's just... no, that was not part of setting up the stream. That was a fun surprise with my internet hiccuping. One of the reasons I kind of want to test streaming during the day tomorrow is I'm trying to figure out if these problems are only happening at this time of night or if they're happening all the time and I don't notice it. Because what happens is something happens to my upload speed where my upload capacity drops to 0. So I can still, or it technically drops to 7 kilobits a second. So I can still send a very small amount of data out, and I can get my normal speed of data in. But it's just like, it's driving me nuts. I gotta deal with that. So, okay. Tuanis says, I changed to fiber last week. I'm happy not having to suffer with cable anymore. I'm waiting for it to be activated here. But I don't want to waste my cellular, because I tried to go increase my cellular internet amount, and the problem with that I ran into was that it... Does anyone know where Iskall's hanging house is that he put the sign up in for this? Supposedly somewhere in here. Cub says, please don't sleep. That's not great for me, but acknowledged... Will cooperate. Okay, does anybody know south and east of me? So that's west. So south and east would be this way. Wait. North. So south and east would be diagonally this way. People are saying check under the mountain. Okay. Is it like here? No, this is just that platform we were just on. Well, it's about to get so dark that I don't know that we want to be blowing up his base. So, people are saying it's down in a lake way under. Okay. Well, here's what I'm worried about. As I don't want mobs, like creepers and stuff, spawning and jumping off these cliffs onto Iskall and Etho's base. And then me getting in trouble. See, there's already creepers here. Somebody says try in the morning. Hang out inside for a while. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess we could steal some potatoes. Nope, we can't. There's no potatoes. Hey, Aiden, glad you're enjoying the show. See, I don't feel comfortable hanging out here at all. Maybe let's go into the nether. For now. I'm wearing gold, right? Yeah. Okay, so in the meantime, I mean, we do have some other stuff in the nether that we kind of need to do. Welcome, Jimmy. Glad you could join us. Navigating the space without wings or a trident is tricky. Yeah, so it seems. You have to put a diamond in. Oh, I didn't bring any diamonds. Okay, well, part of me wants to connect over to that forest there anyway. That's been a priority of mine that I haven't gotten to for a while. So why don't we maybe look at doing that? We don't have any lights. And we got to make sure we don't accidentally lava ourselves. Oh, this was way closer than I thought. There's an Enderman there. So let's maybe not look directly at the Enderman, just as a treat. I didn't bring an axe. But here's what I want to do. I want to take that light. Yeah, that I was like, oh, here's something I've been needing to connect to that forest forever. Let me just do that. That'll take all night long. And then instead it's like, nope, you're already finished. Mission accomplished. Go back to Ethos base and get blown up. And I'm like, no, I don't wanna. I don't want to get blown up at Ethos. Okay. So, we don't have an axe to actually get the things. So, hey, welcome, Pappy Lol. Yeah, well, see, the thing is, in the nether is more dangerous for me, but it's not going to break Ethos base if I screw something up in here. If I screw something up in Ethos base, like a creeper could jump in and cause huge problems. Right? How low down is that next floor there? Not too low. Am I taking my kids to see fireworks this weekend? Good question, Iskall. Well, so I've only got one kid, and she spends the school year with me and most of the summer with the other side of the family. So I actually am on my own tomorrow. So I'm hoping that my friends and I can get somewhere with a good view of the fireworks, because they're pretty high up, like up in the air, and like Nashville has enough rooftops that you can get onto and stuff. I'm pretty sure I can get somewhere that I can see them, but yeah, we'll figure that out tomorrow. Do I want the face camera to be this big? No, not at all. So Zypheria, the way it works is every time we hit a $20 tipping milestone, the camera gets bigger. Did you sleep? I was at Iskall's, worried about blowing it up and hid in the nether. Yeah, Nashville does a pretty big show. So anyway, the face camera gets bigger every time we hit a $20 tipping milestone. We are currently 20 away from the next face camera expansion. So tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. Whoops, that one accidentally has an extra ampersand, or quotation mark. You can ask what I'm drinking, but they're not sponsoring me, so I'm not gonna, like, it is a soda that is green. They're not paying me enough to say which one. My personal favorite soda that is green has been out of stock for like a week and a half, so I'm very frustrated about that. So it's like I'm drinking something I don't like because it has caffeine in it. But so it's really not an endorsement. It's like a tacit admission that caffeine is important when I'm doing a show late at night. So yeah, PayPal tips count toward the face camera expansion. Don't yell in all caps there, Kappa. Thank you. I'm timing out so you have time to read the rules. Okay. They aren't paying for you to promote it means you were paying. Are they paying you at all? No. I went to the store to buy something else, and this was the best that they had. So. Okay. Okay, hello, clouds. So, maybe we should start recording here. We're going to turn off the camera while we go into recording mode. HermitCraft, Season 8, Episode 5, possibly. Segment Charlie, possibly. My editing is really messed up at this point, because I'm not sure which episode this is going to go in. And I need to get the ender pearls out. So, alrighty. Since I don't have an elytra anyway, and wasn't really planning to use one imminently, I wanted to check out the No Wings Club, which apparently, Iskall left a note for Etho. It's somewhere underneath this building, hanging down below here. Do I know where? No. So we're just going to ender pearl all the way down. And then there's a creeper. There's a gem is great sign. There's a bunch of mobs. Okay, where does this go? Does this go all the way back up or only part way back up to a place that's helpful? Wait, is this it? Put your sword by the enchanting table. This is not it. Okay, so how do we get to the place we're supposed to get to here? Like, I already anticipated, since it's hanging from below the thing, wherever it is, we're going to need to use ender pearls probably to get to it. I only have so many with me at the moment. Oh, there it is. It looks like there's a water pillar, though, we can use to get there. So I think we will just be able to climb right up that stream and go from there. Let's go ahead and slowly swim. If we go under the water, we can eat this bread quicker. That was the end of my bread, so I better not take too much damage in this expedition. Okay. Up we go. We'll do a quick little time skip there. And we have emerged somewhere here in the sky at Iskall's No Wings Club. We are a club that plays without wings. If you can complete any of the tiers, you get a bragging medal. If you are interested, read the rulebook. Good luck, and welcome to our club. So we got to sign up below here. Let's see who has already signed up. Oh, Iskall 85. Am I the first person to sign up? I suppose since it's a holiday weekend, a lot of folks are just too busy to get over here immediately. But hey, I'm ready. Good luck, and may the bragging medals hang high on a wall in your near future. Okay. Dear Hermit, welcome to the NWC HQ. This knowing club awards the hermit who manages to travel to the lands and not use an elytra. There are 5 different tiers displayed on the information wall, each of which are rewarded depending on the amount of days in game you go without using an elytra. Anyone can join, and membership is free. The registration is open as long as there are bragging medals to be had. Because this is an SMP, calculating days can be tricky. 1 day is to be considered 10 minutes of actual playtime. AFK time needs to not be calculated. Upon researching a tier or reaching a tier goal, please contact Iskall and your medal will be delivered. You can also join if you already have an elytra, and the time starts when you sign up. So if you flew here and you signed up, now is the time to take your wings off. Using the elytra sets the time to day 0. Well, and I've already read that part, so let's leave this in a better place than where we found it, page 1. And I guess I need to start a timer right now. Luckily, I have a watch. Oh, that's a countdown timer. That's like an egg timer. I need like a stopwatch. Okay, yeah, we're going to hit start. Boom. So every 10 minutes we go without an elytra, we will now be getting credit toward one of these medals. So 110 minutes or 10,000 minutes. No, 1,000 minutes would get us this tier 1 wooden medal. Bronze medal for 2,500 minutes. 5,000 minutes will get us a silver. 7,500 minutes will get us a gold. Oh, whoa. I did not even see this when I came in. Did y'all see this when I came in? 10,000 minutes gets you this iridescent metal. Oh my goodness. I am entranced. Look at that. That is so cool. Okay. I was originally like, you know, I wasn't going to use an elytra for a while anyway, so I'll just sign up for this, but look at that. It's so cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm all in now. I am all in. Let's figure out how to actually get out of here safely without an elytra in a timely manner. I think that I came from that way. So if I can get over there without hitting, you know, the lava, then that'll be a good step one. Time skip. Okay, folks, I saw some tips roll in. We are going to get to those very imminently, but I do need to get to a place of safety in-game before I can acknowledge those tips. So please be patient with me. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, part of me is just like, I should just walk back to World Spawn from here and then take that portal. But I think... How many... Let's see how far we can get going, just parkouring up here. I mean, I'm pretty good at parkour at this point, clearly. Not, like, perfect. Look at this. We are absolutely hoppin' talented here. Up this way, maybe. Through the clouds. Yeah, there's stuff up there. Oh, look. We're almost there. We're almost there. I can hear the villagers now. That's how close I am. Okay. So, how do they get back up to there? They probably use their fancy things. But, oh, there it is. Haha. Okay. So, we're going to stop the recording there. Now that we made it to the top. I want to say thank you very much. Okay, well, first we're going to time out anybody that yelled in all caps, because that's part of my job, is to moderate the stream. Thank you, the Gamer TM, for that tip of 60... Let's see what this is according to Google to USD. That is 60 Indian rupees, which is about 1 US abacus speed. That puts us 19 away from the next face camera expansion. Also, via PayPal, I saw some tips roll in. Well, just one, but it's an amazing one from Amanda. Thank you, Amanda, for the 20. That is going to put us $1 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to... Oh, wait, the camera's not on. You couldn't see me play with the abacus. Either way, it's time to expand juiced. Do. So thank you, Amanda, for that. That's going to bring our opacity down to 80%, and we are going to keep going. Okay. So, let's see. We are already 4 minutes and 12 seconds in to a Minecraft day. Did I complete the parkour course? No, I did not. We ran out of food is the problem. So we're going to go back to my base and do some work around there while the farms regenerate the food. I'm going to have to cook a bunch of potatoes and stuff. But, yeah. Let's go get some food. Nom. But yeah, the parkour did not go well at Gems. I'm gonna basically limit myself to 15 to 20 minutes of practice a day, so I don't just do nothing but that for the entire season. Technically, I finished the parkour course. No, I mean I didn't finish. I practiced and then I left. Okay, so Cub says it's okay for us to sleep now. Why cook potatoes when you can just buy them from Potato Boy? I don't have a Potato Boy. Also, we have like a potato farm over here, so. Also, I need to, like, I have a bunch of other stuff that I just haven't done over here. So, I kind of took a break from going down in my mines for a few days because I had been doing nothing but going down in my mines for a few days, or for like a week and a half. Uh-oh. Are there any other mobs around here? I don't want creepers or anything causing problems. There's a water column I can swim up. I'm worried that the chat might be significantly behind me. Drew Baca, you might need to skip to live. Don't yell in all caps, and don't say how many viewers there are. It makes me neurotic. I don't want to know how many people there are. Hey, Samsara, or Samsara. Samsara is actually a lot more accurate, because basically this face camera is a inescapable cycle of suffering. When people send in tips, the every $20 milestone we hit, the face camera gets bigger. I am a little bit red from being out in the sun today, aren't I? Huh. What do you know? We are currently 19 away from the next face camera expansion. But yeah, let me go ahead and, I don't know why your comment didn't show up. Oh, I guess there was some swearing in it, but that's not like anything out of the beyond the pale. So do we have any food that we cooked earlier? We have 6 potatoes here. I don't want to use those golden apples. I'm keeping those in reserve. So yeah, let's go ahead and cook some of these. Oh, good. My stone did get cooked. We are going to need that stone possibly for future projects. So I've been trying to just cook some of the extra cobble we had, because Cleo and I have a lot of excess cobble. Where is it? Yeah, I was going to say, somewhere in here. Although we used a decent amount of it on our end busting, I still want to make sure that we're getting rid of it. Hey, Awkward's birthday is today. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a Awkward. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Y muchas más. Okay. So, let's see. We don't want to carry the magma cream or these. We don't need all these golden leggings. Diamond chest plate. We only really need the one. Let's go ahead and also dump some of our excess blocks into here. And temporarily, we'll hold our warp stem and stuff. Over here, I guess. I don't know. I still have a lot of work left to do on kind of this sorting system and a whole bunch of other stuff in here. I do want to, while we're over here, grab a bunch of lava to refill our fueling thing. Hey, Khalifa, thank you. Okay. So somewhere over here, oh, it's like right about here, actually, this is where our lava comes from for our furnaces. I've got this lava lake under here that I need to drain anyway. So I'm just turning cobble into smooth stone. In case anybody needs it for an HHH project or anything like that, I'm just feeding the lava buckets into here as I go. So that way, we just have plenty of whatever we need. Whether it's cobble or deep slate or whatever. So let's actually grab some of the uncooked deep slate too. Or cobbled deep slate. Bloop. Toss those all in there. Yay. Okay. So I'll just cook while we're away. And it won't fill this whole chest, so we don't have to worry about anything there. So in terms of stuff that can go in these, I think we're okay. So one thing I did want to work on a little bit right now. Let's consolidate these chains with these lanterns here. Yeah, we just signed up for the No Wings Club. And I signed up for TAG, which is tag with an egg. Am I standing? No, I'm sitting. Okay. What do I think of lava-filled cauldrons and respawn anchors for a floor? I think respawn anchors can blow up, and I don't want to have an exploding floor on the server. Okay. Why is something enabled on Twitch but not YouTube? Twitch and YouTube have different features. Also, we don't get rated on YouTube. We only get really rated on Twitch. Thank you for the 20 from somebody who said, please don't say my name. If you have a alternate name you would like me to use, include that in the comment, and I will say that instead. But thank you very much for that 20, Anonymous. And that puts us $1 past our next face camera expansion target. So here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. Do. Lowering that opacity now to 70%. We are $19 away now from the most obnoxious opacity, 60%, when the camera gets big, but isn't easy enough to see through yet. So anybody who would like to be super obnoxious, y'all are welcome to tip via paypal.me/JoeHills or YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Am I going to start on my base for episode 4? So my episode 4 is actually going to be a bunch of other things, like signing up for TEG and signing up for the No Wings Club and stuff like that. So, yeah. No, you didn't offend me, Penguin King. We're good. We're good. Flaming Green Vial, when did you first come up with the expanding Joe stuff? People said I needed an on-screen indicator when I got tips. Or no. First, people kept saying I needed a dynamic overlay. And I'm like, this isn't a dynamic overlay. It's my face. It moves. And they're like, no. You need a dynamic overlay that responds when you hit certain tipping milestones. And I was like, fine. I'll make the existing dynamic overlay bigger every time we hit a $20 tipping milestone. And then they're just like, are you going to put an upper limit on that? And I was like, no, I'll make it up as I go. Hey, the Gamer TM, thank you for the 60 Indian rupees. That is going to put us one abacus bead closer to our next face camera expansion. We are 18 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you very much, the Gamer TM. Okay. Do I have a place to put the eggs since I don't really have a base? Well, this whole biome is technically my base. So, I mean, we're going to be fine. But yeah, in terms of the rules about people sharing bases for TEG, there's nothing stopping Cleo from looking around our base to find the egg. But I'll try to hide it in a place that is some place that I would go, but not some place that she would go, if that makes sense. I just joined the No Wings Club. We just returned from that moments ago. That will be featured in probably my next episode. So my next episode is going to be about end busting and us trying to get elytras. And so I feel like tying that in at the end of that episode rather than trying to incorporate it into a different episode is going to make more sense. So that was one of the reasons that that is one of the reasons I'm still editing that episode, because Iskall had said he had something like this in the works, and I kind of was like, well, if Iskall gets whatever he's working on done, even though I didn't know the details, if he gets whatever he's working on done before I have time to edit the episode, I can make sure to incorporate his thing as well. So, happy birthday to your mother, Gino. Let's see. Hey, we just got another 18 tipped via PayPal from Drake, so very much... Thank you very much, Drake. That puts us evenly at our next face camera expansion. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. And Drake writes, just wanted to see what it looked like. Well, basically, we're about to enter Tony Stark helmet cam mode. Here we go. Expand. Jost. Do. And we're going to lower the Joe Pasty now to 60%. Jarvis, do you see the tag? Jarvis, I can't hear you. Mr. Stark, I don't do a British accent sometimes. It's like, dang it, I needed a British accent now. But it's fine. Thank you, Paul Bettany, for that brief cameo. What am I planning for doing for my base? Well, right now, we're kind of building a medieval village, and we're going to put in a castle. But first, we're kind of doing our opening, like, mine stuff and a bunch of other things. Hey, happy birthday, Cedit. Feliz cumpleaños a ti, feliz cumpleaños a ti, feliz cumpleaños a Cedit, feliz cumpleaños a ti, y muchas más. Chex Mix says, I thought it was already at 60. No, it was at 70. This is now 60%. Everybody who's tipped up to this point has made the camera more obnoxious. So if you want to make the camera less obnoxious, at this point the camera, it'll keep getting bigger, but it'll keep getting easier to see through. So we've gone from making the camera harder to see through to making the camera easier to see through, because it's already taking up as much of the screen as it possibly can, but the opacity is at 60% and will keep dropping. And so let's see what we got here. Please use the bed now, please. Hey, we got another tip for 20 from Addie. Thank you very much, Addie. That is going to put us evenly at our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Just do. And we're going to lower the Joe Passy now to 50%. We are into T. Joe Eckhilsberg territory for all you Great Gatsby fans out there. Okay. So, you know what? Here's the thing about Impulse's shop. Everybody's like, I feel bad for Impulse building this wing shop, right? Okay, Cleo and Iskall, or not Cleo and Iskall, Cleo and Jevin and I tried to get wings from the Nether for the three of us, and Impulse had already raided, like, the 26 nearest end cities, or something insane like that. And so I don't want to spoil how the episode goes, but we might not have gotten wings for all three of us. And I'm completely fine with refusing to pay Impulse for wings after he made it very difficult for other people to raid the end. Gatsby. Gatsby is a name I haven't heard in a long time. Well, you know, here's the thing, Art. Gatsby turned out all right in the end. It's the foul dust that floated in the wake of his dreams that was the real trouble. But, okay. So, what are we doing? We just got the food. We're baking the potatoes. We have some bone meal. I need to check the flour stock. I need to make sure that we have enough allium real quick. What happens when I reach my goal? My goal is to continue to be a self-employed artist. And then I just continue being a self-employed artist. These are milestones toward not running out of money and having to take a day job again. These are not milestones toward, like, I'm not, like, saving for a specific thing, and then when I get it, I'm done forever. Okay, so people did use the allium. That's what I was expecting since they need them for the spore blossoms. I don't know, AF. I have not read Gatsby in a while. Yeah. So I'm at that weird point in self-employment where I'm my own boss, but I'm also no one else's boss. So, I don't get a lot of breaks, and I don't have a lot of margin for error. Sorry to hear that, Jonal. Engine, don't yell in all caps. I didn't read The Christmas Carol last night. I read The Christmas Carol last year. But I guess Gatsby is in the public domain now. I could read Gatsby on stream if I wanted to. Dark Dialga 777 tips 2, who says, greetings from Kansas. Hope you have a lovely 4th. Well, thank you, Dark Dialga. NJ says, wait, Joe, did you just say you're no one else's boss? I mean, I do have contractors. I have project managers and moderators, but, like, I don't have, like, a full-time staff that can, like... Because this came up a lot the last few days. Like, people were asking me, like, how me taking vacation works. Like, I don't have somebody that runs the show 6 nights a week when I'm not here. You know, I don't have... Like... I'm at this point where, like, I can afford to have people help me here and there, but I don't have people that I can just turn the business over to for a week or two if I travel, you know? So, like... Okay. Kazuva says, yo, I got recommended a video of yours from 9 years ago. Oh, yeah, that's one of my best videos ever. It's me yelling at Zombie Cleo. Honestly, any video where I'm yelling at Zombie Cleo or calling her out is going to be good. Maybe do a rerun of a season 2 episode. The thing is, I don't make any money off of YouTube uploads, really. I make a few hundred a month off of ad revenue. Like less than I pay in health insurance. My real revenue comes from the stream tips and Patreon. And so I kind of like taking a week off streaming, or even just a week where I'm not streaming Minecraft. Like between season 7 and 8 was pretty rough. So yeah. Okay, we are gonna feed the wheat seeds back in as well as the sugar cane. This extra wheat here. Corv, of course, says, I got recommended that video too. That's how I got here today, actually. Nice. Hello, Mario. Says, it feels like you're staring into my soul. Hello, Mario. It's a me. Okay, whoops. I kind of messed those up. 1 second. Doot. Oh, I see what happened there. Okay, so let's just go boop. So that's more allium than we had. I don't think that people were really using anything else. It's just the spore blossoms that are hard to come by. Cacti can go in there. Oh, yeah, let's dump these while we're at it. Oh, somehow I have 14 bone meal. Well, we don't need to... Honestly, we've done enough, like, restoring that it's fine. How did I meet Cleo? Oh, I posted a video on YouTube challenging her to a fight, and she showed up. So I actually had never met Cleo or spoken to her before challenging her to that fight. That's okay, Matan Man. Okay. Flower Farm will do wonders for you. You can make them with tape and some redstone. Yeah, I know. I haven't had the chance to do it. Why is my hair green in Minecraft? So I can chroma it out when I want to. Okay. So. Let's see. It is 10 o'clock. We have a few things that we can do. We can go check on... I kind of want to go get the horse. There's a lot of fireworks going. These are not the real show. These are just like kids shooting fireworks off in the streets. Probably parking lots or whatever. I just signed up for No Wings Club before we got back here. How long will I let my beard go? I actually had to trim it a few months back. You're not hearing the fireworks? Well, that's good. The thing is, just because it's not showing up on your headphones doesn't mean like somebody with a good bass wouldn't be able to pick it up on their stereo system on the low end. But Big Oof tips 10 who says, no wings, no problem. Thumbs up. So thank you, Big Oof. That puts us 10 away for the next face camera expansion. Okay. So, here we go. You have us on the living room TV and it's not coming through? Okay, that's good. Okay, what are we doing? We are in the process of... Oh, yeah, we were going to get on the horse and go check to see if B-Dubs and Corrales' thing is ready for us to record. I checked it a couple days ago, and it wasn't quite ready yet, so... I don't know if Corrales' episode is out yet, but even if it's not, as long as the actual work is done. We're going to have to move some of these azalea bushes. This is not a horse... Or we need to have a bypass for this churchyard. Because that's not horse passable. Through there. See, opening soon. He didn't put... We need beds in these. Okay. So, yeah. So I think that the way I'm going to open the episode about the starter house is I'm gonna record the intro for that once Corrales has this set up. And there's no beds, so now we gotta sprint back. Hey, Kyle Valiere, thank you for the 10, who says, Season 8 is full of puns. Hope you have a Joe Hills day. I'm not sure if that's a pun. I've been out in the sun a lot today. So if that's a pun, I apologize. But I don't get it. So let's drop the horse off real quick and go to sleep real quick. We can start scouting out the location for our house nonetheless. And we can take care of that face camera expansion. So thank you very much, Kyle. That puts us evenly at our next face camera expansion milestone. Here we go. It's time to grow hills. Do-do-do-do. People are saying his first episode is out on this. Corrales' or B-dubs. But either way, let's go ahead and lower that opacity now to 42%. There we go. And we are ready to keep on moving. Okay. What is the next problem? The next problem is, scouting out where we're going to extend B-dubs' road to. Because Hypno and XB, I think, possibly ZF, or Zadoff, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, live somewhere over this way. So B-dubs didn't know where to put his road through our base, so it's kind of up to us to continue his road to connect to the next base, and also to figure out, like, what offshoot roads we want, or things like that. Krause did the building, Tango's working on redstone for them. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, so there's a lava pit there. So this is where Cleo's spider spawner is. And Hypno supposedly can see that from his base. Are we gonna... Can the horse run okay in the water? No. Okay. Well, I don't want to just leave the horse over here by the lava. And I don't have any leads. Okay, well, we don't want to fall in that pit either. This is not a very open forest. Okay, yeah, we don't want to fall in that ravine either. We don't want to get hit by that zombie with the armor. Let's see if we hug the shoreline. Dark Dialga tips 2, who says, extend the road all the way to the Frisco Bay. Is that what XB and Hypno are calling? They're part of this, That's a lava pit. Okay. But either way, thank you very much for the 2, Dark Dialga. That puts us 18 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. Yeah, going around the coast sounds great until you hit the lava. Then it just sounds like a hazard. Okay. They might be further out than I realized. Maybe I should take a boat. Because, like, I was originally thinking the horse would be the way to do this. Maybe we take a boat. We don't want to... Where's that lava pit that I just barely avoided last time? It's, like, really close by here. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so let's put the horse back and take a boat and see if we can find Hypno's area in relation to ours. Horses in a boat would change the game, yeah. Okay. So here we go. Kind of just muddling through the lake here to get to the boats. Dark Dialga tips another 2 who says, sorry about the near-death experience. Yes, that was entirely your fault, Dark Dialga. I claim no responsibility personally. So let's go ahead and hop over here and get that 2 on the abacus. Thank you very much, Dark Dialga, for that. Tips are always welcome via YouTube Super Chat or via paypal.me/JoeHills. Okay. So, how are we for time? I kind of think I should bring shears so that I can get wool to make a bed. But that means I also need to bring wood to make the bed and the workbench. And oh wait, no, that's Cleo's chest. Whoops. Okay, can't take that stuff. What do I have in my chest? Anything remotely useful? Ooh, arrows are useful. I don't have a bow on me. But, nobody else is online who could use a bed. Okay. I think maybe we have to go get our bed from downstairs. And we'll go get shears from downstairs, too. So let's set our spawn here. Then go remove the bed down in the cave. Why don't hermits use maps? I don't know. We use maps sometimes. I guess I could make a map downstairs. Yeah, I was just taking my horse for a walk. I have string. I do have some string. Vickman says, if you only drink soda for the caffeine, why not just take caffeine pills? Cheaper per amount of caffeine. I tried that, but with my digestive problems, it was bad. The caffeine suspended in the soda is easier for me to kind of mete out over time, and in general, there's a lot of things like that where it's like, Joe, why do you buy this expensive brand of this instead of the cheap brand of this? It's like, well, the cheap brand of this has preservatives in it that screw with my digestion, and then I'm sick for a day. And like, anytime I can not be sick for a day, it's just easier. I don't want to go into details about all my digestive problems. Like, it's fine. But anyway, the short version is it's easier to do. Addie tips another 20 and says, what do you call a ghost turkey? A poultrygeist. Very nice, Addie. Thank you very much. That puts us 4 past our next Face Gamer expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. Do. And we're going to lower the Jopasti now to 32%. Brr. Frigid. Why do I need caffeine? Well, because of my digestive problems, I get very tired anytime I eat food. Also, I can't, like, lie down a certain amount of time after eating without possibly getting sick. Basically, it's really hard for me to regulate my energy. So caffeine helps me be able to work at times I'm supposed to be working. Alberic tips 5, who says, overnights again, did you say something about Among Us tomorrow? The Among Us game that I'm going to be running with NJ Coffee Junkie is on Sunday, the 11th of July. But thank you, Albrecht. That puts us 11 away from the next Face Gamer expansion. Sawyer Kettler, don't yell in all caps, please. Okay. Do we use fabric or data packs? I don't know which exactly. Yes, maybe. I don't know. Some data packs, I don't know if we use fabric or something else, but maybe. I think I've got fabric running on here so I can run replay mod, but that's a local mod, not a, not a, what do you call it? I'm not sure server side if we're running paper or fabric or whatever. That is not my department. Okay. Have I had my sugar checked? No. Well, I mean, not recently, but like, these digestive problems were pretty heavily investigated about, I guess, let's see, when I was around 20. So I guess 14 years ago. This is part of why I was unable to serve in the military, even though I was in ROTC, which is the Reserve Officer Training Corps, which is why I ended up owing the Navy like 40 grand. So, yeah, it's a known problem that I've been dealing with for a long time. Okay. I forgot to get redstone and make the map, though. But yeah, if it makes you uncomfortable that I drink soda during the stream to have extra caffeine, like, maybe this just isn't the stream for you. I'm not going to adjust my lifestyle if your culture doesn't believe caffeine is, or performance enhancing things like caffeine are acceptable. Like that's just going to be a difference of opinion we're not going to resolve, you know. Dark Dialga, thank you for the 2. That puts us 9 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you. Yeah, so the Navy, because I was a Marine option naval midshipman when my digestive issues got bad and it was clear that I was going to have a hard time eating food. The military really wants to have officers who can eat food without major issues. So, yeah, I had to pay them back for a year of tuition for Vanderbilt. But, yeah, so that's a really fun thing that took me a decade to do. But I have accomplished that. I'm trying to move on with my life. And if you want to keep asking about it, I'll probably get increasingly irritated. So, I mean, that's an option that you have. But, like, I'm not going to promise you great results about it. It's not something that I like to focus on because I feel like part of the point of spending 10 years paying off that debt is that I can just move forward with my life and not dwell on it all the time. But, you know, that's just maybe me. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to look at this map here. Okay, so we're here, and then we're going to enclose that map in another map. And I think that this should let us zoom it out some. 119. So the problem is, if we're heading this way, that's going to really not expose the area that we want to go to. Redragon tips another 2 who says, nose cam. Thank you. That puts us 7 away from the next face camera expansion. Where is it? Yeah, 7 away. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to, I guess, head back up topside for right now. Oh, wait. We do have more paper. So we can zoom out the map one more time at least, I think. And unfortunately, we're still really close to there. So maybe we're going to pull... I think we need to make another map when we get closer to, when we get past the point of the crossover point here. Okay, anything in here really helpful? No. Oh, wait, there's more sugarcane. Yeah, I don't know why you're spamming emoji, but please don't do that. How do I count with the abacus? I move the things from side to side. Why did you choose an abacus? Because I used to use scratch paper for keeping track of tips, but it was very time consuming, and this is way faster. Okay, we're just not going to look at this map until we get past the threshold there. Thomas, thank you for the 10, who says, I've learned quite a bit about Minecraft watching you and the other hermits. Thanks. You're most welcome, Thomas. That puts us $3 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Just and we are going to lower the Joe Pasty now to 24%. So thank you very much, Tom's Hayden. What happened to the no wing timer? It's still running. I'm at 40 minutes. I've got 4 days. Dusty Reaver Rebel tips 10, who says, waxed exposed cut copper stairs. So boom, that is going to put us 7 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. And maybe I should take more ender pearls. That's a good idea. I should also remind folks, tips are welcome via both YouTube Super Chat and paypal.me/JoeHills. What was my military occupation going to be? My plan was to become a Marine Corps infantry officer because I kind of felt like that was one of the most important positions where I could make a difference and help people. Because a lot of that sort of work at the time that I was going to college was things like patrolling the streets of Baghdad and things like that. And I felt like I would prefer to have people who can be compassionate toward an occupied people in that role. And not to say that like everybody who joins the military isn't compassionate toward occupied peoples, but I felt like it was something that I could make more of a difference at avoiding worst case scenarios, being like a boots on the ground guy myself. Darth Worth in Tips 5, who says, here, take my money. But one thing I didn't want to do was like work in signals and be stuck in an air-conditioned tent all day or something like that. Because at that point, it's like, well, I could work in an office in America. But I don't know. My family never really had a lot of money, and I didn't really have a lot of opportunities. And so, yeah, I was lucky to finish college after being unable to rely on that scholarship. But yeah, anyway. So let's go ahead. We need to reset our spawn point there. Okay, thank you, Redragon 8700 for the 2, who says, hype! Well, hey, that puts us evenly at our next Face Gamer expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to grow hills. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Where's the drag handles? Do-do-do-do. And then we're going to drag this back here. Where's my eye? There it is. Okay. It needs to be about there when I'm looking at the game. And it is. And we're going to lower the Joe opacity now to 20%. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Isn't infantry officer the most competitive one to get into? No. Like being a fighter jet pilot is way more competitive. You got to keep in mind the Marine Corps has a lot of infantry officers. Do I get all the money when tipped from YouTube Super Chat? No, I do not. But that's okay. Can't worry about every little thing. Okay. So we are now off the map, it looks like. So I think at this point, we can open this empty map. And we're here. So let's head this way for a little bit. And we can go ahead. Yeah, the military is not for everyone. It took me a long time to... So the thing is, too, you know, like when I was a kid, I never thought that it would be financially viable for me to make it as a full-time artist like this without, you know, basically working a job where I saved a ton of money for a very long time. And with a military job, if you don't have a family, while you're deployed, you don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money. So, you know, it kind of seemed like a good career choice for me if I wanted to be a writer or a comedian or something in the long term, to travel, meet people from all over the world, get some money set aside, and then, you know, hopefully figure out a way to make something like this happen. Even though YouTube didn't exist back then, I knew that I wanted to work in some sort of entertainment or creative thing like writing or whatnot. Proof of Pork says infantry seems like polar opposite of an artist. Well, no, because a good artist should be able to communicate with people from all sorts of different backgrounds. Leading an infantry platoon requires working with people from different education levels. It requires working with locals wherever you're deployed, possibly working with local interpreters as well. Like, if you want to learn more about how other people live, you're going to learn a lot more face-to-face in that particular role than you would in than like as a fighter jet pilot. I should have used the cartography table. I don't know. Okay. So there's definitely something there. Although I think we're out of range for both maps now. Are we in range enough that like this is going to fill in along the bottom there? Yeah, just barely though. We are at 20% Joe Pasty. Merritt Gilfis says, you sound like you would have done better than most officers I served under. Well, you know, I figure, you know, I didn't sign up for something like that without thinking about it a lot. It's a sort of obligation that okay, yeah, so this is XBs, I think. This is either XBs or Hypnos. Put down here. Let's just help them out a bit. Is there a portal here anywhere? So that we can leave, or do I have to go all the way back? Ooh, an ender chest, though. Get some ender pearls out of there. That's nice. And what is this, just an enderman head? Okay. Just a bunch of random heads. Okay, so we know, though, now, there's definitely a base somewhere over here. Should have brought stuff to make more maps. Didn't. Hey, welcome, Levy. That's not Wells's farm. This is a different farm. Okay, so where did we leave our boat? We're going to want to go out the way we came in before it gets dark. That's not Wells. Wells is in a totally different part of the server. Okay, so we're at 1,500, 1,200, though, basically. And so that's a reasonable distance from where Cleo and I are. Which way are we going? Is that sun rising? Oh, the clouds are messing me up. Okay, let's not look at the clouds. Sun is setting. Sun sets toward the west. We need to go west. So, Alonzi. People are saying it looks like Hypno. Yeah, so I saw that on Hypno and XB Crafted stream, but I don't know if they ever said whose base they were at, just what they were working on. Criff Roz... sorry, Mr. I was not trying to be silly with your name. Tired. Chris Rosvod, tips 10, who says, hey, Joe, just started watching today. What are you working on? We are currently mapping out kind of how close my friends' bases are to my own and Zombie Cleo's so that we can connect it via the road network. Glad to help, Hottie. But anyway, Chris Rosvod, thank you for the 10. That is going to put us 10 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. So, wow, it is getting late. Like I said, y'all, I was actually outside today in the sun for a lot of the day. Yeah, and it clearly took a lot out of me. I did join the No Wings Club yet, and I am currently on, I'm 48 minutes in. Y'all got to remind me when we start the streams to start my stopwatch so that I can log my No Wings Club progress. People are saying that's definitely Hypnos. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. So where is this one then? This feels like maybe this map and this map are at different different scales. Maybe I could have made that map one bigger. Oh, I should have made that map one bigger. I screwed up, y'all. Can we go back and fix that? There was time now. Hey, thank you, Merculator. I'm glad you enjoy my work. Yep. Yep. I got to do that standing paddleboard thing for the first time today. That was really fun. I've seen people do that on the river here in Nashville before. And I always thought it looked really cool. But also the river has huge barges, so it's a little terrifying to me. But, yeah. So it was fun to do that at my friend's uncle's house on the lake. It's a little bit less commercial. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the bed down right here. Tianamo, tips 15, who says, slip, slop, slap, Joe, sun safety is important. No, I did wear sunscreen, don't worry. But, yeah, that puts us 15 away, or from the next face camera expansion after this one. Here we go, it's time to expand. Joe. Jost. Do 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 do. Okay, and we're gonna lower the opacity now to 16%. Okay. B-dubs mode activate. As soon as that sun dips below the horizon, you know where we're going? To sleep. I should write down the time played now so we can subtract it from the total later. I mean, I'm just gonna keep track of it on my watch. I feel like I bought the watch to tell time a few years ago, and then, like, or I bought the watch to tell time, like, the November before COVID hit. So I got, like, 4 months out of it before I'd never used it, like, at all. So it's nice to have something where it's like, oh, keeping track of time with this watch is actually mattering in some way. In any way, at all. How many max size maps would it take to map the island? I don't know. Yeah, so AFK time doesn't count. So I'm only counting time that I'm actively playing for Iskall's No Wings Club game. How many people are online? You know, it really depends on the time of day. Can't you use the in-game stats for tracking your wingless time? I don't know. It's on the honor system, so I'd rather just do it with the tool that I have. I don't really know. We've had some problems, too, with the in-game stats on the server not tracking properly. So I feel like if knowing straight up that the in-game stats have been causing issues with other hermits trying to keep track of things, I feel like it would be silly of me to rely on them for something this important. A No Wings song would be fun. Maybe. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and go back down the river we just went down to get to Hypno's base. And we're going to see this time if the map is going to cover us. Okay. I think it might. Slip, Slap, Slop is an Australian campaign about sun lotion safety due to their high melanoma incidence. Oh, that's good to know. Greyheart says, I would walk 500 blocks, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the hermit who walked 500 blocks to be there at your door. Would going through the nether to their base be easier? Well, but the thing is, part of the current project is connecting their base to our base via a road system. And this might come up during HHH on Monday, depending on which... So the projects we actually do on HHH really depend on which hermits show up that day. But one of the possibilities was people connecting B-dubs' things to their bases. And... so Cleo and I are kind of at a terminal of B-dubs' road system right now because he wasn't sure where to run it through our base to get to Hypno's and XP Crafted's. So I'm trying to figure that out. So on Monday, if the hermits decide that this is what they wanted to spend their time on, I can say, don't worry, y'all. I already mapped it out. We want to go this way or that way. Have you ever seen a lassie go this way or that? Okay, wait. We need to go back this way. I went too far. And in the end... yeah, there's where we actually need to go. We got some tips just rolled in. Dusty Reaver Rebel just tip 10 it said plan to play Green's game tag. If so, I got do I have an idea how to play hide and play site? Yes, I am going to be playing tag. I already paid my diamond to enroll. That puts us 5 away from the next Face Gamer expansion also. The thing is, it is against the rules to play tag on stream, so I won't be playing it on stream. But yeah, so thank you very much for that, Dusty Reaver Rebel. And I'm not going to reveal my secret ideas for where I'm going to hide the thing. Drake Tips 15, who says can't even see your face anymore. And that's going to put us 10 past our next Face Gamer expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Dragon, you can hear me clicking if you're listening. Jost, do 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 do. Do 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 do. And we are going to lower that Joe Pasty now to 12%. And once again, we are 10 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills or YouTube Super Chat. Okay. No wings to the tune of No Phone by Cake. Is that the one that's like, no wings, I don't want to fly to Spawn today, no wings. Ukba Kabir says, how do you get time to stream almost daily? This is my job. So that's like asking somebody, how do you have time to go to the grocery store almost daily when they are a grocer? Or how do you have time to go to the tannery every day when they make leather for a living? This is what I do to keep food on the table, and so I'd better do it for basically every day, or we'll run out of food, we'll run out of shelter, we'll run out of electricity, all that stuff. Well, welcome, E14 Salija. Glad you could join us today. Oh, this is a neat little structure here. I heard a monster noise that I don't love. Okay, so now we know this pit, though, is over here. Oh, I should have brought the boat with me. Am I hearing a... Wait. How are we for Sky? I left the bed back there. Oh, that was a mistake. Leaving the bed back there was definitely a mistake. So we're just going to run along here for a little bit. Okay, so this is the south side of that big woods. The big dark oak forest there. Oh, I should have brought a saddle, because I keep running into horses. And even though I don't want to bring my horse out here and risk losing it. Do I really stream every day, says Hottie. Yeah, almost. Not quite. I'm not streaming tomorrow night because it's a federal holiday and it's going to be very loud all over the city from fireworks. And I'm... So next weekend is going to be a little strange too in terms of my streaming schedule because I'm going to be streaming a charity event instead of streaming from my channel. But I'll be hosting the charity event. Okay, so whose is this? Okay, so if we need to go to sleep... So somebody has a house here. Somebody has a house here. While we wait for the sun to set, I'm going to run this way real quick and just try and get more coverage on the map. Ooh, shears. Shears. What's the charity event? We are doing... So myself and a few friends are doing a fundraiser for Child's Play, which is a charity that helps children's hospitals get equipment for kids to play with, like video game systems, while they are recovering in the hospital, and also does training grants and programs to help the hospital staff know how to properly and safely sanitize and maintain those devices. And, whoops, we can't link to it here because I'm getting shot by a skeleton at the moment. Okay, but let's go out in the middle of this forest or field here, so that skeleton can come get shot at or burned to death or whatever. So yeah, let me link the Twitter for the event. Twitter.com/charity-draw4. It's a 48-hour stream that starts next Friday, or this Friday, I guess. It starts like 6 days from now, on the 9th. So we're just going to do a quick run around here while we wait for the sun to set, and then we'll go lay down in that bed that we just found. But nobody seems to have any idea whose base this is. at all, which is really surprising. People are saying this looks like where Hypno started. Okay, does it? Is that what this is? That's a zombie. There's a hole there. Okay. In front of the tiny house, there's a hole. Well, what does it matter that there's a hole there? We're just waiting for the sun to go down so we can go to sleep. Spore blossom. So somebody's using this. Yeah, I'm going to be running 5th edition Ravenloft and Minecraft next Saturday night. I can announce 3 of the guests. One of them is Travis Erickson, the executive director of Child's Play. One of them is Quinn Murphy, who every Tuesday I play Pathfinder with him. He's my dungeon master for that really incredible game. And then the third guest is Manu Smith, the host of Mystery Pinball Theater 3000. So it is going to be a really fun game. Oh, I don't want to look at the Enderman. That would be a bad idea. I feel like maybe I should make a boat or something here. I mean, it's not that far. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, and if it looks like if we go... So in terms of like creating a path to connect these two areas here. Let's look at this map. Somehow we're way below there. I don't think that was Stress's house, y'all. Okay, so we're now down here. Where's B-Dubs when you need him? Well, we're helping B-Dubs to plot the next branch of his road is what we're doing. People are saying it's definitely Hypno's place. Thank you. I appreciate that feedback. That was what I was looking for. Okay. Oh, I forgot I have a bunch of ender pearls. Those will speed things up. Okay. Face camera's still there. It's just only 12% visible. People are saying they just checked Hypno's video and it's definitely his base. Thank you. Appreciate it, Keith. Okay. I didn't even know this was here. This little... let's go ahead and shoot for over the edge there. Nice. Okay, so if we head north here, we can kind of roll back this way a little bit to stop there from being too much of a gap here. Is there any lava down there? I don't want to jump into lava. That's so I see the flower forest from here now. Oh, okay. So there's these kind of unsettled mountain ranges over here. Is the map 1/16 scale? No idea. I expanded it twice. Do I have like a seed? No, I put all my seeds in the composter. Okay. People are saying they don't see the camera anymore. Well, let's see. If we search for my eye... I think it's pretty obvious when I blink. Okay. So if we go this way... Okay, I heard another lava pool, so let's be careful to not just jump in a lava pool. Okay. A lot of horses all over the server. I see Cleo's church now. There's some more sheep. Yeah, let's go get the sheep. Because we are low on wool anyway. Okay. I'm not mapping the whole continent. I was trying to figure out how to get the road connected from the area just north of the church over to Hypno's base. And I feel like we've got a rough idea. We could do a little connector bridge. Uh-oh. There we go. We could do a little connector bridge maybe across here. Something high enough that boats can go across it. And then, why don't I put the map in my offhand, I guess. Fine. But yeah, we could put a connector bridge across here and have B-Dubs' road extend out that way. That would probably be the most logical choice. And we need to have this figured out kind of before HHH. This is not guaranteed to be the HHH thing, because we try to do the most interesting, most necessary thing possible. So sometimes somebody rolls in last minute with like, oh, hey, I'm working on this huge thing. I could really use urgent help. But if that doesn't happen, then we usually have fallback projects like, hey, let's extend the road network, or let's improve the nether, or things like that. So extending the road network only works if we actually know where the road network needs to come from and go, right? Yeah, so we'd have to... So that might be an example of an HHH thing, is, hey, y'all want to help us throw together a quick bridge for this? Okay, so I'm going to move this back to my on hand. So from where we are now... So you see that gray diamond... like the crosshair is now even with it on one axis, but that gray diamond is northeast of the clearing that Hypno's house is in. The Hypno house clearing is like right where the crosshair is right now. So yeah, if we have the path go due south from here, hold on. Can I? Oh yeah. Can you see my mouse? Yeah. There we go. So we have the path come down here and then up and around. Maybe down here and up and over. Is there an HHH every Monday? Almost. It's not. So sometimes the thing is with HHH, because so many hermits already have that time blocked out, if somebody's like, I really need help on a project, but it's a secret project, you can't stream it. Sometimes we do stuff behind the scenes too. So it's more fun if we can do it as a recording, though. So we try to do recording ones first. But yeah. So there is an HHH this Monday, as far as I know. I'm planning to stream this Monday regardless. What are these for? These seem like they're for something. These seem... You know what? I'm not going to remove them. Cleo probably has them to mark out something with the path here. No, don't ask for links. People can't put... People posting the links will get, like, the auto mod yelling at them. So requesting a link to something is just asking a bunch of people to get yelled at by a machine. Don't do that. That's rude. Okay. What am I hitting? Oh, cactus. Alrighty. So I'm trying to think about what the progress we've made. So we figured out what we're going to do for HHH. We signed up for the No Wings Club. We attempted Gems Parkour for 20 minutes. Somebody's posting a link from the Reddit of a map of all the hermits. See, this map doesn't have Hypno on it. though. See, like, and also a lot of these maps I've seen show like where somebody put their starter base, but they like put their starter house like not where their actual base is going to be, because they were like, they put it like 400 blocks away so it wouldn't be in the way. So that's why I'm actually going, like, I appreciate the effort linking that room 219B, but the idea is I really needed to go over there and see. Yeah, no, I know I found Hypno, but I guess what I'm saying is like, this is not a replacement for looking for the people. And it does tell me though that if I'm going to go look for XP Crafted, I need to go get a boat. Hey, Dogman MC, thank you for the $1. That is going to put us 9 away from the next Face Gamer expansion. Dang it. Sorry for hitting the boom with the abacus there. Why do I have a Steve skin? I don't. I've got a Joe Hill skin. Ta-da. Hit me. Okay. Put banners down to label your map. Maybe. I don't actually know how to do that. Do you have to click the banner with the map or vice versa or something? I don't know. So, okay. Like I said, y'all, I got a lot of time outdoors today. I'm getting pretty exhausted, so I think we're going to wrap this one up pretty soon. I also need to go review a bunch of footage. So don't worry, I'm not going to sleep, but I'm going to go try and start working on episode 4. Now that we got that segment with the Iskall No Wings Club, I feel like we're really, that episode 4, like I've got the footage I need. I just need to go cut it together. So sometimes like when I've recorded all the footage for an episode, I start getting like excited, like, oh, I want to go cut it now. So between that and the fact that like I'm super tired from being outdoors all the time and I keep mispronouncing people's names. Probably should wrap up the stream a few minutes early tonight. Let's go ahead and see who is streaming. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum. Okay. Well, it looks like Tempo is playing StarCraft 2. If you've ever heard that song like, when I'm Grandmaster, I will play faster. You'll call me Bonjour, just like my name was Flash. But now I'm just Platt. Oh. Like, yeah, Tempo is the musician who did that incredible parody. I met him at PAX East a couple times. Very cool fella. He's playing some StarCraft 2 tonight. So why don't we go ahead and send folks his way. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.